Arogya Setu app shows that I am positive, how many more days it will give to put, it will still show that it is positive. So when he asked me this question, then 1 minute. Then I just called up the Arogya Setu app. Idhar se ja. Arogya Setu app, and I asked them how long it is going to show positive. So they said that the people, the once your 17 days are over and you are tested and you come negative, after that they update it in the app that it is negative. But then I did tell them that in Goa we are not doing this thing negative, the test after 17 days. Not everyone is going through that test. So how is it possible that you will update it? So she said in that case every person who has a problem can call this number 1075, which is their helpline of COVID. So whoever has a problem with Arogya Setu app, please go there and ask them the question and get the update from them, and do keep me posted. Next is, hi doctor, do I, the mother, have to wear mask all the time when I am with baby, even when I am breastfeeding? Yes, now this mother is positive and the baby is negative. Yes, it is better that you wear the mask. If now you and the baby both are positive, then there is no point in wearing mask. But if only you are positive, that is the mother is positive and that the baby is negative, then it is better that you wear a mask and you do the breastfeeding. Now for those babies who are below 6 months, they will be always stuck to the mother. So mother will have to wear the mask most of the time. When the baby is not sleeping, you can put the baby on the bed. Maybe you can go a little bit away from the baby, 6-7 foot away, and that time you can remove the mask and sit in one corner. For those families wherein there is a very supportive family and who is ready to take care of the baby, for those mothers, yes, you can give the baby to the family, which is highly unlikely that baby will absolutely not come to you for those 17 days. Okay, so you can hand over the baby to the rest of the family and you can stay inside the room without the mask. Inside the room where you are quarantined, you may not wear the mask. Okay, then doctor, I just wanted to know how do I take care of a 2-year-old son during this COVID, and how do I boost his immunity and keep safe from the COVID? Now the 2-year-old child, as much as possible, don't take him out of the house. Second, when you are taking him, if at all you are taking him out of the house, in children, better see that you wear a this shield for the children. Okay, because someone will sneeze, someone will cough. Now many guidelines say no need of wearing mask for the children, but my logic says the virus which is affecting us, why it will not affect the children? Basically they say no mask for children because children have this habit of putting the mask inside their mouth, so they will leak the whole mask, so the whole saliva comes on the mask, so it's not good. That's why. Okay, but if you put a mask which is having a lot of space between the mouth and the mask, then there are less chances they will nibble that mask. Okay, at least wear a face shield. Now this question many of them have asked me because there are many patients who have come down to Goa during the quarantine and have got stuck here, like from Mumbai, Delhi, everywhere, and now they are wanting to fly back, and children who are 7-8 months are not ready to wear the mask, not ready to wear the face shield. I know it's a practical difficulty. Okay, about boosting the immunity, madam, please give a lot of good fresh vegetables and fruits. Let me tell you, there is no 100% boosting of immunity with all the medicines which are being advertised. I would say rather advertised. Okay, not much boosting is there. You keep a lot of importance to your exercise, your healthy food, and multivitamins and a lot of fluids. Now safety measures at home. Safety measures at home, yes, whoever comes from outside, see that you wash your hands, legs, everything with warm water and soap for at least 40 seconds to 1 minute, and you gargle before you mix up with the rest of the family. Your clothes which you will be wearing, which you come from outside, put them in hot water with surf or with some detergent, okay, for 30 minutes, and after that you wash it normally, and you can wash it in your washing machine. Preferably if a warm cycle is there, steam cycle is there, preferable. Okay. Now next is, doctor, I am a COVID positive. Today is my 6th day of isolation. I take a multivitamin tablet per day, one, and also vitamin C tablet. But the vitamin C tablet, I get little runny nose and slight heavy forehead. So can I stop taking vitamin C for the next 2 days? He has stopped taking for the last day. Is it okay or should I continue? See, vitamin C usually doesn't cause all this. And if you don't want to take vitamin C for some reason, every day you can take lemon sarbat or include some vitamin C, high vitamin C level fruit. As I said, the lemon, orange, santra, or grapes, or watermelon, or kiwi fruits. Okay, so that should be. Now I'm on page 2. Mamta Naik has asked me, after 14 days of isolation, what care should be taken? Mamta Naik, be careful. It is not 14 days, it is 17 days. Okay, today morning itself, when I called one of my home quarantine patient, informing him that 10 days are over, now I won't be monitoring you, but your 17 days are going to continue till 22nd of his days are getting over on 22nd. He said, madam, now I can mix with the family. It is 10 days already. I said, 10 days is I am stopping your monitoring. Not that your isolation stop. Your isolation stops only at the end of 17 days. Okay. So it is not 14 days, Mamta, it is 18 days. Now this is something which is very, yesterday I got this message and I was very reluctant to answer it. But yeah, I mean, day before I got this question, I was very reluctant to answer it on the public profile. But you know, yesterday again 7 questions I have got with this same. Now here there are these young couples who are, I don't know whether they are staying together, they are married together or whatever it is. Okay, now they have all asked me. There are many of them where both husband and wife have come positive, and there are few of them wherein one partner is positive, one partner is negative. Now all the questions are, they have asked me, okay, madam, during this COVID positive, when we are isolated, can we have sex? Okay, so for all those people who are both husband and wife positive, yes, you can go further, but take your proper family, you know, what is that, the contraception, please, because we don't know what will be the effect of this COVID on the forthcoming babies who are, like, you know, if you are positive and you have had relation during this time, you have become intimate during this time, and the babies, you know, if you get babies, then we do not know what is the effect. Okay, so better have your contraceptives in place, and then you can go forward with it. Those who are both positive. Now those who are one partner is positive, one partner is negative, no, you are going to infect the other positive, so absolute no. And third was one more question. Yes, I was really wondering, like, you know, this COVID gives so much of body ache, because most of the people who are answering me, like, you know, they say, I'm having body ache, I'm having listlessness. I was really wondering, these people who have asked me about the sex, really how much of energy they must be having, because if at all so much of energy is there, yes, go forwards, but otherwise, you know, you understand it. Okay, second, one more question was, can I take Sheila Jitters capsule was another question. Sheila Jitters is another thing to increase the libido. See, all these are non-allopathic medicines. So Akshaya hi, Nelvin Menez is hi, Ravindra Kadam hi. Okay, there are some questions, I will see them. Okay, so this Sheila Jitters and all these things are some non-allopathic medicines which are to increase your libido. Now, I think during this COVID season, whenever you are infected, please be sleep. Get your energy level in stores instead of trying to increase the libido. Okay, so for 17 days, forget about the jitters. Next is, hello doctor, appreciate your efforts to educate the people about pandemic. Thank you. Rusham Samant has asked me this question, which is really nice, and I am supposed to prepare for this question, so I may address this question again. So his question is, how does plasma donation of cured COVID patient help other COVID patient? Why we see most people backing off from donation? Are there any side effects, and who can donate the plasma? Okay, so this is very, very good question you have brought up. I actually never mentioned about plasma donation, but today I will tell you. Okay, so question, how does plasma donation cure the COVID patient? So when, suppose I have got COVID, okay, I am infected with COVID, I am an asymptomatic COVID carrier, and I get I complete my 17 days, I am fine, nothing is wrong with me. Okay, so in this this scenario, my body has already fought with the virus. So my body has formed those antibodies which are required to fight with the virus, and those antibodies remain with me. So for example, just imagine I have warm water, in that I have thrown chai patti, tea powder, and after some time the tea powder releases its aroma and the color in that water. Okay, now once the color and aroma is this thing released, I am straining that water. The chai powder, okay, the tea powder comes in the strain, the rest of the colored water remains down. Understood? So this tea powder is the virus. So virus is gone out, but it has released its effectiveness. Okay, that is that antibody. So take the color and the aroma as the antibodies that are remaining in that remaining strained water. So this is what happens to us. The virus goes off, and the remaining the antibodies remain in our body. Now these antibodies can help the other person who is undergoing infection and who is serious. So not for all COVID patients, those people who are serious and who are in hospital for serious condition, like they are on ventilator, they are not able to maintain their saturations, they have pneumonia, some serious condition, then the doctor will give the plasma. Okay, second question, why we see many people backing off on donation? Again, out of scare, out of less knowledge about the thing. Today I am supposed to speak to some doctor who is into this plasma donation, so that's why I said I will update about this later on, because 2 p.m. I am going to call him. He is my professor. I am going to call him. I am going to get all the information that is required, so that I don't fumble when I am talking to you. Okay. I have most of the knowledge, but a little bit practical knowledge which I want to get from them. So that is backing. Yeah, people are backing off out of scare. It's nothing, but it's just like donating blood. It takes around 45 minutes to 1 hour to donate that, and they will only take your plasma and they will also hydrate you back. Okay, so it is not something that you are going to get drained of the blood or you will become weak after it. No, it is a very good practice. So anyone who is observing me and who has gone through COVID-19 and has completed their 17 days of isolation, and post that after 2 weeks, I think post that after 2 weeks you are tested, you are seen that you are negative, and after that you are allowed to donate your plasma. Okay, also the plasma has blood groups and everything, all that stuff is seen. Now, are there any side effects and who can donate plasma? Side effects are same like what it would be for a blood transfusion, but they are very, very minimal, okay, because most of the care is taken. Second thing, who can donate the plasma? All those people who are more than 80 years, less than 60 years, who have undergone this COVID-19 infection, have completed 2 to 3 weeks post that infection, who are COVID-19 negative in the following test, who are not cancer patients, who are not otherwise any ill patients. Okay, there are many other criteria. They can donate their plasma.